Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This is all about legacies, inheritance. Things that are owed to you that was left behind by your ancestors. Could be simple gifts. Could be policies. Or just you overall, you know, building a legacy to leave behind for people that come after you. Four of Pentacles. Person being stingy with time, money, and energy. Could be somebody that's moving in silence because they know they want to create a generational wealth. A Ten of Pentacles. They want to leave behind a legacy. They want to create their own empire. And they're moving in silence, being stingy with time, money, and energy. And it's overall a lot of people trying to hold on to this person. Trying to be attached to their legacy at the Ten of Pentacles. This person's at the Nine of Swords. A mental prison in their head. They're trying to figure a situation out. As this Nine of Swords energy is somebody that's like at the dark night of the soul. Slander, gossip, sleepless nights. Getting exposed for things that they, you know, did in the dark. Or other people had done, you know, did in the dark that they attached to or around. And that's probably why they can't sleep at night. Could be having nightmares. Four of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to lay a situation to rest. A lot of people don't want to be, you know, probably left behind and want them to lay situations to rest. And that's why they in their head about it. But this person is trying to move forward in life with the Chariot. This person, you know, could be moving forward from situations after gaining clarity, the truth, with this Chariot. They had a lot of, they feel like, you know, they running in circles at the Ten of Wands, heavy burdens. They got a lot of stuff on their face they couldn't see and a lot of stuff on their back they couldn't weigh. As they, you know, stuck in karma at the Ten of Wands, running in circles around these people. And that's why they want to move on with the Chariot, move forward in life. A lot of people don't want to lay this, you know, lay situations to rest. Don't want this person to, you know, isolate themselves away from them at the Four of Swords. After Four of Swords had them popped out in the reverse. Yeah, Empress in the reverse. It could be a mother figure. You know, somebody that don't, you know, somebody that's a control freak. That wanted to try to have control over this person, a controlling mother. Or the Empress, you know, it could also be a baby mother. And this is, you know, as it's in the reverse, this person don't have control over themselves. And they, you know, like to have, try to have control over other people. And they, you know, it's probably an Empress in the reverse. Could be a mother, could be a baby mother, could be an auntie, could be a friend. It's just overall energy. And this Empress in the reverse, you know, don't want this person to move forward. Don't want this person to lay situations to rest and isolate themselves away from them. Or be stingy with time, money, and energy. Yeah, this person is the type of person that likes to be rid on a high horse and have victory at the Six of Wands. Like to get a lot of attention. Like to get a lot of clout. Could be somebody that always want recognition. And they want to be seen in certain lights that ain't their own. Yeah, they Page of Swords energy is somebody that's like watching a person, stalking a person, investigating a person. And they could be watching this person and stalking this person obsessively. Over the internet, over social media. Yeah, Tower is here. This person is sitting back going through a Tower moment, dealing with an overflow of bad choices. And they, you know, probably feel like they had to been kicked out of God's house. Or they hadn't actually got kicked out of God's house. And they didn't know. Yeah, the world is here. This person was in a, you know, old cycle with them. And that's why they moving on in life, moving forward with the Chariot. They had them was breaking generational curses. The world is ending our old cycles, starting new cycles. They had them broke a generational curse up off of them. And it just so happened to be somebody that was like a mother figure that they was attached to, or different people that they was around that walked in that energy. And they broke generational curses. They brought an end to a situation. And changes is coming in for this person as this person move on with the Chariot, moving forward in life. King of Swords in reverse. That's the truth, King of Swords. As this person is probably, spoke the truth to this person. Cut out things that cut this person off and cut out things that no longer serve them. Could have been something that happened, with the justice system. They could have, put this person under investigation. This person could be under investigation with this King of Swords. Somebody could be watching this person. Page of Swords and then King of Swords. This could be overall somebody being watched and under investigation for something that they hadn't did in the past. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that don't work. Somebody that's not a hard worker. And they, they're not stable. They like an unstable person. A person that use people for what they can get. A scam artist. A person that just sit back and want somebody to take care of them. King of Pentacles in the reverse. That is the Star in the reverse. This person don't want to heal. When it's in the upright, it's somebody that's a healer. Somebody that's like a teacher. Somebody that have a testimony to give. They have to been through situations to help, other people out of situations. And they pour our love to people when it's in the upright. As it's in the reverse, this person don't pour our love to people. This person is not healed. This person don't want to heal from toxic patterns that they, had them been in. And they could be upset because they're not healed and they see another person that, got healed. And they have a Ten of Pentacles, a legacy, and creating their own generational wealth. And they moving forward in life with the Chariot. And this is burdening this person at the Ten of Wands, this Empress in the reverse. Somebody that's like a mother figure. Could be a mother and a father, because the King of Pentacles could be a father figure. It could be a mother and a father figure. Sitting back mad because they're not healed. And they sitting back watching at the Page of Swords, watching somebody. Could be their kid. Could be, different people that they around. Your Queen of Swords. They see this person as a Queen of Swords, somebody that speak the truth. Somebody that cut out things that no longer serve purpose. And they look at this person that they cut them out and spoke the truth to them about some secrets and things that was hidden with the moon. Things that was done in the dark. This person spoke the truth. It could be a child. Could be somebody that was attached to them, like a brother or a sister. And this person, Queen of Swords, spoke the truth. A woman who speaks the truth and quick to cut out things that no longer serve purpose. Because they knew a lot of secrets that was hidden, things that was hidden with the moon. This mother figure, this also could mean a mother figure with secrets. So, this is somebody's mother, the moon. And their father and their mother is sitting back mad because they're jealous of this person, Ten of Pentacles, and this person is moving forward in life with the Chariot, and they just sitting back watching it. Page of Swords. The Star in the reverse, they haven't healed from stuff that they have went through in the past. But they seeing this daughter or, this Queen of Swords speaking their truth and quick to cut out things that no longer serve purpose. They could have wanted this person in the hangman position, stuck, facing jail time or wrapped up in something. The hangman had, popped out on the bottom of the deck. Because they see this person as somebody that can stand on their own 2 feet. Somebody that's abundant, single, sufficient. They stand out at the Nine of Pentacles upright. Somebody that's like a boss that own their own business. And they kind of just, mind their business and stay off to themselves. They don't, they just be to themselves and they mind their business. They don't sit back and be in this person's business or that person's business or have toxicity around them. They at the Nine of Pentacles upright, single, sufficient, abundant, boss. They got their own business and they mind their own business. They stand out. They did a lot, they did a lot to get where they at. And maybe these, this mother and father is mad because they didn't have nothing to do with that. Yeah, King of Cups, Nine of Wands. This King of Cups and Nine of Wands is like, this father figure, as the King of Cups is somebody that's like a loving, caring father. This father figure, could have sat back and left this child wounded at the Nine of Wands upright and did it over and over and over again, had him battered and bruised the child and left the child wounded. And then let something occur over and over and over again. This mother figure could have let this, father figure do something to this child and left this child wounded, feeling battered and bruised, and sat back and did something over and over and over and over and over and over again. And they sitting back watching this child. As they didn't know this child was, a wounded warrior. Emperor and Hierophant. Yeah, this child is divinely protected by God. The Hierophant is here and the Emperor is here. God is in control of this situation. Yeah, this child could have been this father wants this child to be committed to them. Or they could, just look at their child as somebody that got overall control of their life. They run everything around them. Somebody that's like a boss or, can embody every queen or king in the deck. And they like a spiritual advisor. Somebody that's like a teacher. Somebody that people look up to, like a Hierophant. Get good advice from. A person that's like God. Somebody that's loyal with the Hierophant. Commitment. You got a Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is somebody that's loving, caring, mother. And this person that's at the Hierophant could also be a Taurus too, as well. But yeah, with this Queen of Cups, this is a loving, caring mother. This is how they see this, this is how they see their child, this Empress in the reverse. As somebody that's like a Queen of Cups, loving, caring mother. Somebody that know how to balance their emotions out. They take care of their kids. And this person is very intuitive. And this is how this mother figure and this father figure is seeing this child. They could have been married, with the Hierophant being here, this commitment or a possible marriage. They could have, been married. And the Hangman, they wanted this person to be stuck. After, this father figure had battered and bruised this daughter and she came on and spoke the truth. But they wanted this person to be stuck and wrapped up in something in the Hangman position. Could have been facing jail time or just overall wrapped up in the situation. Or in something in the justice system, like a case. But this person was called to have patience. It's all about, also about having patience and getting enlightened in the Hangman position. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles and Page of Wands. It was a message that was communicated at the Page of Wands. This is somebody like, a messenger, somebody that communicates, or somebody that wanted to send you a message. So it was a message that was sent. And then Knight of Pentacles is here. This is like money coming in slow, a person coming in slow. They wanted to slow this person money down. Could have wanted to slow this child money down. Yeah, because they seen this person working on themselves at the Eight of Pentacles. And they wanted to Knight of Pentacles, make sure this person money wasn't coming in a quick way. Just slow this person money down. Because they seen this person working on themselves. Or could have gotten a new job offer. or just overall, you know, working on a new business. 8 of Pentacles. And then they start, yeah, Knight of Swords. They came in quick with slander, negative gossip, spreading rumors and lies. Because they didn't want the truth to get exposed about battering and bruising this child. They didn't want that to come out. So they spreaded lies and slander, yeah, 4 of Cups. They wanted people to reject the thought. They didn't want people to think whatever that this person came out and spoke the truth was true. They didn't want people to know that. They wanted people to reject the thought and reject this person. 4 of Cups. They wanted this person to feel rejected. As if people, you know, wanted people to look at them as if they was lying. And this person's at the Queen of Swords in the upright, speaking the truth and cut out things that no longer serve them. Yeah, as they sitting back, the devil, toxic. Toxic people. They may have wanted people to think the child was toxic or walked in devil energy because they didn't want secrets, that stuff that they had hidden with the moon, to come out. They didn't want people to know they was buying into bad habits and they had them battered and bruised their own child. Yeah, so they ran at the Knight of Wands that's doing a whole bunch of stuff at the Knight of Wands without thinking it through. And being at the 7 of Swords, sneaky and deceptive behind the scenes. Lying, sneaking, cheating, being dishonest to people, and used a lot of people for whatever they can get. They were strategizing on how to, you know, backstab their own child because they came out and spoke the truth about them. Yeah, the Lovers is here in 2 of Cups. Maybe they found out that this person had a soulmate, because this is, both of these cards is like soulmate energy. 2 of Cups is 2 people coming together in love. They both, you know, have the same feelings for each other. They both in love with each other. And then the Lovers is like Adam and Eve. Somebody that has spent most of their lifetimes together. Each time they reincarnated. And this is a soulmate. Somebody that spent most lifetimes with their soulmate. And maybe they found out about that. And they didn't want these 2 people to work together or come together in love. Yeah, Justice is here. The situation is being balanced out. So as this Justice card pop up, that means that they had to took, behind the scenes, they took this child through a whole bunch of traumatic events. And justice is being served for the situation that this person was facing, this child that was speaking their truth. Yeah, these are some non-believers. They're in regret at the 5 of Cups. They could be, you know, embarrassed for not believing in God. They could have been, you know, tripping over cups and playing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes that they don't know much about. They could be the type of people that, you know, feel ashamed, want to be left alone. They don't answer the phone for people. They just not able to face the world and don't really be around people a lot. And they overall are in regret for not believing in God. They feel embarrassed. Yeah, and they want to balance stuff out at the 2 of Pentacles. They need to balance stuff out. Because this is needing to balance things out, trying to balance things out. Could be juggling between 2 places, 2 things, or, you know, 2 people. Or different people, multiple people. Or could be just juggling overall thoughts and finance, trying to figure this out. But they need to balance the situation out because they embarrassed, they in regret. For something they hadn't did to their child in the past. They battered and bruised this child at the 9 of Wands and left this child wounded. Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse is somebody that, you know, they feel like their child don't love them. Because the Page energy is childlike. They feel like they didn't show their child no love and their child don't love them. Page of Cups in the reverse. They feel like their child don't have no emotions for them. 7 of Pentacles is here. Maybe they look at this child, they want this child to give them something. 7 of Pentacles is like, you know, investing in somebody. Building. So they could be, you know, want this child to invest in them. Could be upset because they don't, you know, they don't, you know, they see this child investing in themselves and they trying to figure out. They Could be just upset they didn't have nothing to do with this child investments or what this person is building on. Yeah, they feel like they don't have, they're not a part of this person, Ace of Wands, new beginning or ventures in life. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They look at this child as somebody that's not childish, you know. Somebody that's, you know, an individual who have a lot to offer. Yeah, this person has a wheel of fortune, a destiny, a purpose. Good luck. This person could have money coming in and have unexpected income because the wheel is turned in their favor. So, good luck. When you in the reverse, it's bad luck. But they look at this child as good luck now. At Five of Swords. They was trying to sabotage this child at the Five of Swords. Out of jealousy, hate, envy. They was trying to win at all costs to try to make this child look like somebody that was, you know, possibly mentally unstable. And they wanted to intentionally cause harm to this child because they didn't want their secrets to be exposed. For things that they had did, you know, in the dark with this moon card. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. They didn't want people to, you know, be around this person. They didn't want people to reconcile with this person. They don't want people to, you know, even believe that whatever this person came out, their child came out and said and spoke the truth to people. They didn't want them to know that it was true. They wanted to keep it, you know, like pushed under the rug. Because they care about how people look at them. And they thought this was hidden. The moon card is stuff that happened a long time ago. You know, stuff that's done in the dark overall, but it's also stuff that happened, like secrets that mothers have that's hidden. And this mother knew this secret about what this father had did. This mother knew it. Yeah, Three of Wands. This mother knew. This is all about making decisions or a final decision. And no longer able to make a proper decision. This mother knew about this. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. This mother was not blinded at the Two of Swords from the truth. This mother knew. And his daughter may have went to this mother and asked this mother about that. And this mother lied and swept it under the rug and act like they didn't know. But she knew. The Two of Swords is in the reverse. She's not blinded from the truth, and the daughter was no longer blinded from the truth when she started asking questions. And speaking, you know, the truth when she found out the truth. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person spoke the truth, and, you know, Ace of Pentacles is like, you know, starting a new business, new venture, getting gifted from the sky. God gifted you. So this person found the truth out, you know. And as they started healing and walking away from things and, you know, just speaking the truth to people, cutting people off that no longer served them, they started getting gifts from the sky. And a lot of people was at a Two of Wands wondering or didn't want this person. They wanted this person to be at a stalemate, at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. Or just sitting back waiting for something, prolonging something. They was doing this behind the scenes, this mother and this father. Yeah, whatever they did, it didn't kill this person. It just made this person stronger and gain strength. This person is already a strong individual and had to been through a lot with this strength card. And they're going through judgment, karma. They're sitting back being judged for everything they did wrong. But they're going through karma. They're under judgment. They didn't ever think that they would be judged for the secrets that they thought was hidden with the moon. Because they hadn't healed from these secrets. The stars in the reverse. They hadn't healed. They didn't want this child to heal. But this child had, you know, came with clarity. Ace of Swords, clarity, the truth. That's the truth. They hadn't healed. But this child had healed. This child had gained truth and clarity. Spoke the truth. At the Ace of Swords. Gained clarity. Was at the Queen of Swords. Cutting out speaking the truth and cutting out things that no longer serve purpose. And they under judgment. While this Queen of Swords, this child is, you know, at the, you know, the manifester of their own life. They're manifesting, got creativity and foresight for their future's path. And they sitting back at the Three of Swords, heartbroken for all, you know, sitting back depressed about decisions that they made wrong. Yeah, Temperance is here. They look at this child as somebody that was like an angelic being, somebody that was an angel sent from God, somebody that have balanced themselves out, masculine and feminine energy. They also look at this person as somebody that's being divinely guided and protected by angels and ancestors. And they have a lot of temperance. They pour out love to people. That's Six of Cups. This person is, these events all took place in the past at the Six of Cups. They could have had another lifetime with you know, the parents that they had been placed around this lifetime. And they just overall knew them in the past. Six of Cups. Could be a past life relationship. Could be childhood events that took place in the past. When they was a kid is when all this took place. And they came out and told the truth about it. Yeah, behind the scenes at the Three of Pentacles. They didn't go and tell a whole bunch of other people. They took it to them behind the scenes at the Three of Pentacles. And they started building behind the scenes to try to make this child look bad. They didn't want this child to be seen in certain lights that's their own. So they got behind the scenes to try to one-up this child, to try to, you know, hide and cover up their secrets, the things that they hadn't hid with the moon, that they was doing in the dark, and they didn't want to come to the light. Yeah, they did this so they can get, you know, Knight of Cups, a lot of love from people. They thought a lot of people would come in quick with love for them Knight of Cups. Or they could have seen this child getting a lot of love, Knight of Cups from people. They thought they would get behind the scenes and, you know, one up this person. Nobody will believe this person. They would look at the parents and think that this child was crazy. Yeah, the mother hadn't got, you know, Queen of Pentacles is like a mother energy. Somebody that's like a wife or a mother. They could, you know, this mother got behind the scenes to certain people. To create trickery because this mother figure had a lot of secrets with the moon. And they wanted that to stay hidden. Four of Wands in the reverse. They didn't want people to know that they was unstable at the Four of Wands in the reverse. And they also didn't want people to know that they had them backstabbed their child at the Ten of Swords and pinned them down for harsh, painful endings with multiple people. They didn't want the people behind the scenes that they, you know, went quick and spreading rumors and lies and gossip to even know that they was unstable. They didn't want to heal from childhood wounds and stuff that took place in their past, events that took place when they was kids. And they did the same thing to their kid or their kids. They're sitting back mad because, you know, this person is not being looked at as somebody that's unstable. They couldn't backstab this person multiple times. It didn't work. This person is at the Ace of Cups, loving themselves. Finally showing themselves some love at the Ace of Cups. And they taking care of themselves. Five of Pentacles is, you know, about, you know, leaving somebody out in the cold. Maybe they feel left out in the cold at the Five of Pentacles. They could have left this child out in the cold when they was a kid. Didn't really show love to them. Never was around them. Abandoned them. And they was out in the cold on the knowledge. They didn't know that their child knew anything about spirituality. They physically, mentally, and spiritually out in the cold. They could be looked at, you know, looked at as spiritual disgraces. In the spiritual realm, and they didn't know. Yeah, to different family members that passed away, Ten of Cups. They being looked at as spiritual disgraces. So different family members that passed away, you know, that's in the spiritual realm. And I don't think they even know this as they in the Seven of Cups and illusions and confusions, you know, in the Matrix. You know, I'm coming in quick with the message, Eight of Wands. And that's just like somebody's, you know, coming in quick with a message, a text message, quick exposure. They was jealous. They sent conflict to this person. They caused fights, arguments. They was sitting back secretly in competition with this child behind the scenes because this child had healed. This child was speaking the truth about things that, you know, took place in their past, events that took place when they was kids. And they had healed from it and moved on and spoke the truth, cut out things that no longer serve. But they had the star card in the reverse. They didn't heal. They didn't want to heal. This mother figure is an empress in the reverse. Can't embody no queen in the deck. Somebody that don't nurture themselves, don't love themselves, so they don't love their kids or nobody else. They don't nurture, you know, their kids or nobody else. And they could have been somebody that abandoned their kids. And they was sitting back secretly at the Five of Wands with their child. In competition with their child. Yeah, because their child had put an end to a situation. Death is here. They seen their child going through a rebirth. They seen their child, you know, healed. And they look at this child as, you know, somebody that literally went through a rebirth and started ending stuff, you know. Laying situations to rest, putting an end to it or a death to situations. Yeah, they seen this child, the Fool card, taking leaps of faith towards a new career, new path. They seen new things coming in for this person with the Fool card. They seen this person taking leaps of faith. Could be towards a new, you know, career, a new job, or a new business that they had. New ventures in life, just period. And they wanted to create blockages for this person at the Seven of Wands. As they didn't know, as they was trying to create blockages, it was backfiring on them. Seven of Wands is all about being divinely protected by angels and ancestors. Divine guidance, divine protection. And it don't have to be just by answers, by God. This person is divinely protected. Their child. Because this person is a hermit. This person has inner wisdom, inner knowing, inner knowledge. And this person was called to ghost them. The hermit mode is somebody just ghosting the world, getting away from people, going within to investigate situations and things that happen around them. And they looked at this child as somebody that was a hermit, somebody that got a lot of wisdom. And they don't want people to know that. But they're trying to figure out, how did this person even remember what happened to them when they was a kid? And they thought they would create blockages for this child. As this child was at, you know, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. As they sat back, they didn't want people to know they was at the Nine of Cups, overindulging in toxic patterns. And they would sit back getting drunk, getting high, and just overindulging. I'm battering and bruising their child. Left their child wounded. Yeah, but overall this child is happy. This child had healed. They didn't heal. So anything they tried to throw in this child's path, it backfired on them. They created blockages for them. Now they forced to deal with old things that they hadn't healed from the past. Things had came to light and secrets hadn't been exposed with the Sun card. Things is being illuminated. And it's also could mean a small child just overall being happy. So it's like, you know, somebody, you know, healing their inner child, inner childhood wounds after being left wounded. They hadn't healed. The Sun card is happiness, being exposed, things being illuminated. Yeah, this Queen of Wands in reverse, this mother figure could have been, you know, a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that's, you know, always competitive, always going through fights, conflict, arguments with people. Could have been a person that was always fighting people. And somebody that played with trickery behind the scenes. A person that was, quick to sleep with different men. And they didn't have no passion to, no type of passion, just walking devil energy, binded to bad habits. And it could be why this, daughter figure had sailed away at the Six of Swords from things that no longer served them. And because they was being divinely guided. The Six of Swords is like being divinely guided by your ancestors. After getting woke to sail away from toxic situations and things that no longer serve your purpose here on earth. And they could have wanted this child to be stuck at the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about being stuck in spiritual jail. Going back and forth to physical jail. Or just being binded and blinded to the devil for debts that's owed. They could have wanted their child to stay stuck to them to be binded for debts that they owe. Stuff that they did in the past. And it's, you stay attached to people that have a lot of karmic debt. Bad karma. You go through the sins that they, you go through their same sins. They karma. No matter who it is. Yeah, they could have sat back and wanted people to think this child was at the Seven of Cups, getting high, getting drunk. Stuff like that. So they could create a lot of confusions around this child. And this child is not on drugs. This child don't drink. This child don't smoke. This child probably don't even smoke cigarettes. Yeah, King of Wands and High Priestess. And I'm telling the truth about this situation. High Priestess. This is somebody that speaks the truth. And also, know a lot of stuff that was hidden. And this person is also somebody, High Priestess and King of Wands. They look at somebody, this is somebody that's very attractive. They look at their child as being very attractive. Somebody that has psychic abilities and they got gifts. They're gifted. They can multitask. They goal-oriented. They could have, took care of could have took care of them or something like that. With them multitasking. Yeah, and they walked away from taking care of them Eight of Cups. They walked away at the Eight of Cups from toxic situations because they start viewing life differently. Seeing life in another perspective. And they walked away from toxic situations to, fulfill their destiny and purpose on earth. Eight of Cups. Balance is here. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. This person was somebody that was always equal to their parents. Always giving. And whatever you do come back on you tenfold, good or bad. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. So you got to be balanced out. The energy you walk in got to be balanced out. And they may have thought that as they kept everything hidden that they would never get their karma at the Six of Pentacles. It would never come back on them. Equal give and take. But it's coming back on them. Everything that they hadn't did in the past is coming back on them at a time that they would least expect. Equal give and take. Universe has to be balanced out. The energy you walk in, it has to be balanced out.